you ain't first, you're last.
You think the FBI are the only ones on this guy?
The key to victory is anticipation.
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Fear is the path to the dark side.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
You are a sad, strange little man.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
It's the Al Travis Show, and we love calling this segment. It's Senator Karin Housley and my buddy Phil. Love having them both on the program. Senator, how are you?
I am good. I'm good. I've got.
Who's your little puppy?
This is Miss Mabel. I'm trying to get
Miss
her clear
Mabel.
on the table. Oh, she's just, my thing's not going to work. I'm going to put her down.
What is little Shih Tzu?
Yep, she's a little Shih Tzu, and she is up visiting me at the lake because I've got all the kids here. Okay. All the kids, all the grandkids, 6 grandkids, 4 kids and their spouses, and Mabel. And
what does my buddy Phil think of this? Because when you were just getting on, you're saying all the family's up here, and you're the luckiest grandma. Does he honest? I don't know that I would think I was the luckiest grandpa to have all of those people at the same time at my relaxation place.
Right. He does say that sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's why he and I get along so well, even if he doesn't know me.
And he makes sure that his quiet time is from 9:30 to 10:30, and everybody's got to be gone. And he's got to be in his recliner, and he's got to be in front of his TV, and that's it. And then he gets up at 5:30 in the morning, and he was telling me this morning that this is my quiet time. That's why I get up so early, because I can just have quiet time. And I think he just scrolls through social media.
Guys need that. We need that a lot. Once again, somebody asked me, how come your buddy Phil's never actually on the show? We're not as tight as I like. His people are talking to my people, and we'll work out the details. But I wanted to talk to him, and I'm going to ask you this because you're the wife of my buddy Phil. How does that work in hockey? You get the hat trick, score 3 goals. So there are actually 3 pucks of which this would be a part of. Do they save all? Is there a ball boy that's grabbing every puck? How many pucks? They go through 120 baseballs at a baseball stadium. How many pucks would they go through in a game? Couple, 3, 4?
Gosh, you know what? I should ask that question. I don't know how many they go through in a game. But
every now and again they deflect out of the gym or something, and then somebody keeps it, I suppose. Not a lot.
Oh, yeah, and sometimes, I don't know. Gosh, that's a good question. But I think sometimes maybe the puck gets chipped up, and that just has to go off to the bench, and that's a done puck. Okay. But yeah, I don't know how many they go through in a game. But as for the hat trick, it's not. They don't keep all 3 of them. They only keep the 3rd one that is the hat trick one.
Okay.
And then one of the players picks it up, brings it over to the trainer. The trainer puts a piece of hockey tape on it, and then we'll Housley game versus Washington Capitals hat trick date, and then Phil gets the puck. Gets
to keep it now. This is the difference with hockey. So it goes in a net and you can control it, and he gets the puck. Good for him. In baseball, you probably heard that Buxton hit for the cycle, every base and a home run. Yeah. And so I'm asking the question, you get the home run ball, right? You don't know if they're going to be the cycle yet, but he's on his way. He's got a double, a triple, and now the homer, and you've got the home run ball. Al catches the home run ball. Then the cycle happens. It's never happened in Target Field history. Never happened for Buxton. Am I allowed to sell the ball back? Do I got to give it to him? It's my ball now. It's historic. Hockey's a little different, but
I think you get to keep that. You for sure get to keep that. Yeah.
Okay, so it's my ball. You and I agree on this. How tacky is it to want some? I mean, I presume Byron Buxton would want it. He's a gazillionaire playing base. He would want the collection. How cheap am I to say, I don't want a jersey. I got a ball here that may be in the Hall of Fame someday. How bad is that? And I get your perspective different as you're married to a professional athlete, but this is Joe Schmo's lucky day.
Yeah, it is. You hit the lottery.
Yeah.
And you did hit the lottery.
You're with me on this then. Yeah. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you'd be good.
Absolutely should be. No, I wouldn't. I would think that's, first of all, Buxton knows you hit the lottery too. That guy is super, super lucky. He may reach out to you and say, can I have that ball? And he'll start out with, what do you want, a jersey?
Yeah.
He might go to, do you want a new boat? Like,
oh,
you gotta
really?
You gotta
play the cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's back to how do they know? So the hockey thing, it's handed from one guy to the next, and let's just say my buddy Phil, some point wants to sell it on eBay. Okay, because when you know it's his, guy's got it. But how do you know that baseball's the baseball? Right? They go through 120 in a game. I walk out and say, I got the one. 16 other guys saying, I got the one too. I happen to buy mine at Ace Hardware. How do they know that's the ball? Does somebody?
Sure you with whoever the guy, you 16 of you with the one, they're going to ask you for proof, and first proof is going to be in the video.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Yeah, is it you?
Okay.
Unless it's one of those that goes out onto the street,
or into the lake.
Yeah. Then I don't know about those, but yeah, I would think there'd have to be some sort of proof. I think like with Judy Garland's Wizard of Oz ruby slippers, there was like three
sets of
3 sets of them. So it was like, which ones were really the ones that she wore? So there has to be some documentation. You would have to take a picture of yourself at the game right away I don't know. I'm sure there's fraud everywhere. So I'm sure people.
Well, there is. I just wonder how important that is to an athlete. And again, bucks and money means no object. There's nothing. I mean, it does. I mean, he works for a living. I'm not ripping him. But like you say, Joe Schmo happened to be in left field and just possibly made his life, right? I mean, just how much can you sell for? Some people said I'm wrong for thinking that way. I should give it to him because
you're right.
Thank you.
That. Oh,
God,
for sure.
Housley.
That's the first thing I would do too. Is, hey, Mr. Buxton, guess what I got?
Look here. I bet you look good on your trophy case. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Before we go into the big questions, I got to ask you the question of the week. If you could have seen one event in history, what would it have been? I know.
One event in history, what would have it been? Oh my gosh, I don't know. You know what? Well, can it be my history, or does it have to be like world history?
Wait a minute. You weren't at the event in your history? You weren't there?
I mean, my personal family has. My dad got 8 holes in one, and I wish I could have seen one of them. My husband got to see 2 of them.
That is some serious golfing. Good for him. Wow, really?
Yeah. I wish I could have, just so I could say I was there for the one. One of them actually bounced off a tree and then went onto the green and rolled into the hole. That was the one Phil saw. Yeah,
there are more fluky hole-in-ones than real good shot hole-in-ones.
Yeah.
I hit one 30 yards off a green and this big hill on the left. It hit and started doinking, and I said, go win the hole. And it rolled across the entire green and went in the hole. I hit the ball 30 or 40 yards off the green and not on purpose. Yeah.
How many have you gotten?
I've gotten 2.
Wow, Phil has only got 1. Wow, you've got 2.
My buddy, and the second one was the worst Father Day of all time. I'm playing with my oldest son, and on this par 3 at Rose, I don't see as far as I used to. Now, I hit a really good shot. It was going toward the flag, and then I can't see it anymore. It's just too far away from my eye. And my son goes, it went in the hole, Dad. And I go, oh, F you, it didn't go in the hole. We drove up there, and it was in the hole.
Oh, no.
Yeah, my son can't stop laughing, and he got to tell, we took the picture and all that, and then he got to tell his mother, and guess what Dad said?
Yeah. Wow,
Dad
were
moment
you
gone.
crabby or something?
No, I mean, because I can't see it, and my kid always gives me crap. I figured he was just playing with me.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
but he wasn't.
Gosh,
so
dad
moment gone.
I like your son.
He's a fun kid, but yeah, that's my worst dad moment of all time. And is this wrong?
I did listen to the Heather Gustafson this morning because I was like, oh, I wonder what they're going to talk about. Which, first, I'm so super excited. John Hoffman's coming again next week. Nice way to tease that. I'm so excited. I'm going to listen to that one live. But I thought you were going to ask me what the last picture on my phone was.
That was last week's question.
Oh, so I watched last week's?
Yeah. Well, no. We started every Monday. We start, but Gustafson hadn't done the phone one yet. So you're my
one either.
Yeah, you did last week. I asked you on your phone, didn't I? Nope. I'm trying to keep notes. All right.
Nope, I didn't. But anyway, we played charades with the kids last night. They're 9 and under, and playing charades is so funny. So I got a lot of pictures of charades. Okay. But I'm super excited for Senator John Hoffman next week.
for folks who didn't listen in, much like the Senator John Hoffman wanted to be on this week, Senator Hoffman, he is the senator who got shot in all that happened a month ago. I think it was Saturday or Sunday, I don't remember which. I said, thinking about you, let me know about Monday. And he said, I've got a therapy session. I don't think I'll be ready for it, but I will by the 21st. I said, fantastic. So we're letting him off another week. He texted me this morning when I said, thinking about you. He said, thanks. I'm glad I didn't do it. Physical therapy, he was in no mood to chat. He said, so good for him. He's getting better. He did say,
I wonder if you're going to get like the exclusive first talk.
Oh, I have no idea. I
think you
hadn't even thought about it. That'd be great for the show. But then what do you do with him? How do I put this? Okay, let me ask you this. Little production meeting right here live on the air.
Okay, good.
So John Hoffman comes on the program. Do you discuss that night?
Yes.
Even though there's going to be a trial, and how much can he even say about it? I mean, can he honestly talk about it?
You just ask him what he can or wants to talk about. Just be his therapist. Do that.
Yeah, everybody wants Al as their therapist. That'll work great. But that's what I'm going to have to figure out is where do we go and how. We can keep it light. I have no problem with that. Ask him questions the week that he missed. How much does he want to talk about Portman?
The event.
I don't know. It'll be a walk. We'll walk when we got to walk it.
I'll be watching you walk.
All right, we're going to go on. We have more questions coming up. It's Senator Karin Housley and my buddy Phil right after this.
Dust from gravel roads and driveways does more than make your car dirty inside and out. It gets down into your lungs, and it's bad for your health. Now there's an environmentally friendly solution for your dust problems. It's called Dust Lock. Dust Lock can control all your summer dust problems with just one application. Protect your vehicle and your lungs. Learn more at dustlock.com.
Achieving your financial goals requires individual planning and a comprehensive approach. At Midwest Money Management, our mission is to provide you with the knowledge, tools, and confidence to feel comfortable financially today and secure about tomorrow. Learn more at MidwestMoneyManagement.com. That's MidwestMoneyManagement.com.
Securities offered through JW Cole Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services offered through JW Cole Advisors Inc., Midwest Money Management, and JW Cole Financial Inc. and JW Cole Advisors Inc. are unaffiliated entities.
don't need to ask him his opinion more than once. Al Travis on the Al Travis Show.
We've got our Senator Karin Housley and my buddy Phil all talking shop. Let me ask you this. Are you or my buddy Phil Big Brother watchers?
No, not even one season. No.
All right.
No.
I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for somebody because I love the program. I like that and Survivor. It's my guilty pleasure. I just love watching people be mean to each other behind their backs. I don't know why. It's my thing. It's my jam. So I'm looking for somebody to talk about it with, but not you.
Sorry, I'll find you some. I think I have a real good guest for you. Boy, I'll listen to that one too.
All right.
No, watch the Barbara Walters special though on Hulu. It's good, or it's Netflix.
Oh. Okay.
The Barbara
I'll
Walters
look it up.
is good. Okay, what's next, Al?
Next, we've gone pretty well, in my opinion. All the people I hang with, anyway, as far as senators and representatives, have been very good as a month later of keeping politics about politics, not personal. I think it's been a pretty good deal. Now, there's some fringe folks that have gotten crazy still, and they will. How much longer does that last? And I put that in the context. Senator Mitchell's trial starts today, and I think that's going to be too much meat on the bone for people to keep their powder dry, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, we have done a pretty good job of it, and you do a good job of it here also. But I think it all depends on what Senator Mitchell does herself. If she refuses, if she's guilty and she's charged with a felony and she refuses to resign, that right there, I'm going to call whatever. And their leadership in the Senate should call for her to resign. If she doesn't, we're going to have to vote to expel, and she will be I think, the first senator to ever be expelled from the Senate. We're going to vote to expel Eichhorn, but he luckily resigned. But
just real quick with Eichhorn. Eichhorn is in the news today. This is why I say the right's going to have plenty of meat on the bone to go after her. Eichhorn's in the news to say his lawyer's saying you can't really go after us. I got this special immunity thing. I'm a senator. I don't think that's going to fly anywhere. There's going to be left plenty to talk about. How does it work?
I know how it works because we Republicans did the right thing when it came to Justin Eichhorn, and we went, you know what? We don't tolerate this behavior. We are held to a higher standard. You've got to go. Either you resign or we're going to vote to expel. The Democrats did not do that when it came to the cat burglar, Senator Nicole Mitchell. And so if they don't do the right thing now, I think some things will probably get said because we are held to a higher standard, and the Democrats should enforce that also.
Okay. On that line, and we're going down innocent until proven guilty all the way around. That's my thing. So she's innocent. We move on. But if she is found guilty, how does that change things? The governor's talking about wanting a special session because of the big, beautiful bill causing all this damage. He can't really do that if the Senate now is 33-33 instead of 34-33, right? I mean, all of a sudden the Republicans have a lot of power. If she doesn't resign, that would hold. Will you all hold off until February, or is there going to be special elections, in your thought?
I know, and they're not going to do a special election over the holidays, and the Hortman special elections in September. So they could do a Mitchell special election in October, but then you hit the holidays. So, maybe would he call it in January because the budget, goes
with the idea that you go back in session in February?
He's stuck between a rock and a hard place, isn't he? And you know what? Who knows what would happen with that Nicole Mitchell seat? What happens if it flipped to Republican?
Well, that's the risk they run. Now let me ask you this.
You know what?
Go ahead.
He really isn't around here in Minnesota much anymore anyway, Governor Walz. So he probably doesn't have time to do any of this stuff. He's off gallivanting all over the place.
Well, he's still deciding whether he wants to be governor or the president, but that changes everything. I'm going to ask you, where are the Republicans? We've had two, Coleman and Duckworth, back out already, say they don't want the governor's job, or don't want to run for it. I'm not judging. But why do we not have any Republicans diving out? We all thought as soon as session's over. Now we had the shooting, I get it. Now we're a month later. When do the Republicans get in the game, and are they all really waiting to see if it's Walz they're running against?
Oh no! You should see my phone and how many people I've texted you should run for governor. You should run for governor. Hey, I would be on your team. I would help you fundraise. I'm hearing crickets. Nobody
does this have to come from the private sector? Because politicians would know by now. They're in or they're not. I mean, politicians know the game. Does this come to be in some big known political leader that has to get in, or a Jesse Ventura type?
That would be great if it were like a Michelle Tafoya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one I keep texting Michelle. Come on, Michelle, run. Come on, Michelle. But yeah, I think if it were somebody with a big name like that, that would be great for our side. But it's tough. Minnesota is tough to win statewide, so everybody has to look at that. And
well, I know it's tough, but if you don't get in the game, then it's even tougher to win, right? Yeah. I mean, if the best don't get in, it's even tougher to win.
Al Travis for governor. How's that?
Yeah, then I'd have to be off the radio like the whole year. Then I make no money.
That's the other thing. See, Republicans, we operate in our silos. We have our own businesses, our own world, and Democrats are community leaders, or what was Obama's community organizers.
Organizers, yes.
They don't have any like careers that pay their own bills. They're all part of these whole big orgs that they just handpick one.
You start up a big org that I don't have to work for a living, and I'll do it. Or I can catch the Buxton ball and become independently wealthy, and then I will run for office.
I don't have a pair of Judy Garland slippers in my back closet. Phil, come here for a second. Just come here for a second.
We got 30 seconds.
We got 30 seconds. Come here. Just show your face. So you're really real.
I have been promoting my buddy Phil for years. Thank you for being on the program, my friend, and then it fuzzed out. Thank you very much for being on. That's all we need out of him. See, now people say, you know Phil? I do. He's been on my show. This is all I need.
He's been on your show. That's all you need. There you go.
I'm out of time. Appreciate you being here. See you next week.
All right. See you. Bye.
Senator Karin Housley and my buddy Phil.